This is Mr. Brahman's 7th period Microsoft class, and you're watching
Rough Rider Films!
Hey Rough Riders, this is Michael bringing you another episode of Rider News. Let's get started. First off, our resident music lover, Jasper, recently attended a concert in Seattle and would like to share his thoughts. Let's take a listen.
Hello Rough Riders. Today we're going to be doing a music review. It's going to be a little bit different, less traditional style from the last one. So it's going to be less of like an overview of like the music industry right now, and more of like a just like suggesting bands for you guys to listen to. And that's going to be based on like bands that I went and saw this month. I went to 2 different concerts. The first one was April 15th. I went and saw AFI. They're like a punk band. So like they started out in the early 90s. And their sound really evolved like the further that they went on, so they were kind of like a pop punk, skate punk type band, and they started making horror punk style music like the Misfits in the late 90s, and then in the early 2000s they kind of had a post-hardcore sound, and they started making like emo music. And if you're not really into music and heavy kind of music, all those terms probably went over your head, but you know, that's okay. It's just they're different kind of subgenres of punk music. But yeah, it was a really good show. They're a really good band, and you should go and listen to them. I highly recommend that you listen to December Underground from like 2005, I want to say. But yeah, really solid album. There's a lot of songs on there that are really solid. There might even be a couple that you recognize from like hearing them on the radio. But yeah, AFI, great band. Up next is another band that I went and I saw on April 29th called Queens of the Stone Age. That was a really cool concert. It was different from a lot of their other music that they usually do. They're like kind of like a harder rock band, but I mean, they've made all sorts of different types of music. They started in the late 90s, and they really got established in the Palm Desert in California, and they were really big to the whole music scene down there in the Palm Desert. With like they came from a band called PAHS. Their lead singer and guitar player, Queens of the Stone Age, he came from the band PAHS. He was playing guitar for them. But yeah, really great show, really great band. Once again, I recommend that you listen to Songs for the Deaf for 2002. That's probably their best album, honestly. It's probably one of my favorite albums ever. They're in like my top 3 favorite bands, so yeah, don't be scared to go and branch out and listen to stuff that you've never heard before. And yeah, peace.
Thanks for those musical insights. Up next, we'd like to know how you think the DECA Store could be improved. Let's take a look and see what they've got going on.
Please state your name and occupation.
Warren, school guy.
So I know that you are like probably the Division 1 fan of the DECA Store. So why don't you go ahead and tell me why you love the DECA Store so much?
Well, yeah, I'd say you're right. I probably fund most of their operations. They're just a pretty low down, chill space, and then I get like monsters.
How often do you go to the DECA Store?
Almost every day.
And what do you get when you go there?
Usually 4 cookies and a monster.
Okay, interesting. What is something that they don't sell that you wish that they had?
That's a hard one. Probably some Full Throttle.
Full Throttle's good. There's too much sugar.
Fair point, but you can get the 0 ones. They're just rare.
They taste like gummy bears.
Yeah.
And what's something that you think that the people at the DECA Store could do to like improve their business operations?
They just need to like get there earlier. They need to lock in on that one.
What, like not being late when it comes to like being open the second the bell rings, or what?
Yeah, like sometimes I'll get in there and there's just nobody there.
Do you think that they should just stay open later?
I don't know. I get there early, so I don't have that problem.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your insight.
Of course, man.
What is your name?
My name is Elsie.
How often do you go and shop at the DECA Store?
Probably like once a month.
What do you usually get when you go there?
Quesadillas and a Monster.
Okay. What's something that they don't have that you wish that they sold there?
Skittles.
Specifically Skittles. They,
I guess. I can't think of anything else.
well, so they don't sell candy, but if they did, you would only want them to sell Skittles.
Yeah,
Normal Skittles or tropical?
the sour ones.
Only the sour Skittles?
All of them.
Every flavor of Skittle.
Yeah.
Interesting. And what's something that you think that they could do to like smooth out their business operations?
Probably be a little bit nicer. No offense. I don't know if it's just me, but they're kind of mean.
Are their customer service skills just not very good?
Not really.
Hey, it might be a hot take, but I mean, this is some fair feedback from the people that they're working for, I guess. So yeah, thank you. What is your name for the camera?
Trevor.
Trevor, what?
Ryan.
How often do you shop at the DECA Store?
Sometimes.
How often is sometimes?
Depends.
What does depends?
It means like sometimes yes, sometimes no.
What's the deciding factor?
Money.
But like a cookie's like 50 cents.
I don't like their cookies.
You don't like their cookies?
Nah.
What do you usually get when you go to the DECA Store?
I'll get like a lot of quesadillas.
How many quesadillas is a lot of quesadillas?
Like 6.
That's a lot of quesadillas.
It is.
What's something that they don't sell that you wish that they sold there?
Wait, let me think. Can you cut this out?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll cut this out. In post.
In post. Okay, I wish they sold. Wait, what are those called?
I don't know what you're thinking. What?
Candy bars.
What?
And they're like
Snickers?
no. they're
Mars?
kind of like 3 Musketeers.
Oh, like nougat?
Yeah, like nougat candy bars. What are they called though? Like they have the midnight ones too. Milky Ways. They should sell Milky Ways.
Specifically Milky Way, not candy,
Milky Ways.
but only Milky Ways.
yeah, because they should only sell good candy, which is Milky Ways. And circus peanuts. They should sell circus peanuts.
He's from Texas, so he likes gross candy.
From Texas.
You lived in Texas.
That didn't convert me to gross candy. It converted me to good candy.
Yeah. So while he was down there, he ate circus peanuts and
Candy, the peanut, like
Yeah.
the marshmallow ones.
and orange slices.
What's wrong with orange slices?
Oh yeah, and lots of sweet
They
tea.
should sell sweet tea too.
Hey, they should sell sweet tea. What is something that you think that they could do to like smooth out their business operations?
The cashiers are like, I don't know. They don't have good people skills.
What does that mean?
Like they get confused easily.
Oh, so like you think that they need to be more focused when they're working to make it like go faster?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Still, again, with the customer service skills, I mean, it's honest feedback, I guess. Something to work on, you know. And that's what this is for. This is a platform. Thank you.
Thank you.
How do you like working in the DECA Store?
I like it a lot. I get I don't know new faces and get to know people at our store.
Nice. What do you think is something, like, as somebody that works in the DECA store, that you guys could do to, like, make working here better, like smoother business operations, I guess?
I think a cool idea we're actually looking into is getting like order slips, because we always have long lines, and you can fill out order slips while you're in line and make the process go faster.
That's cool. So somebody told me that they think that it would be a good idea if there was a third register that did cash and card, just to make everything go faster in here. How do you feel about that?
They both do cash and card.
But there's 2 separate lines though.
I think a third register would actually make it more clogged in here because we don't have a lot of space. I think like our order slip idea would make it go smoother.
Something that a bunch of people talked about was like them being able to like take a survey, I guess, for like things that they want in the DECA store. Like there was people that wanted other kinds of energy drinks and like coffee and candy and stuff. Do you think that you guys would do that in the future?
That is definitely a good idea because we're always looking to expand on our products and get what people enjoy, and that is a good.
Yeah, there's like a couple specific mentions is that somebody wanted you guys to do like coffee and sandwiches, and there was somebody that wanted C4, like the energy drink specifically, and just like candies in general. But like, yeah. Thank you.
Big thank you to our friends at the DECA Store. Lastly, we have a little bit of news-related trivia. Let's see how informed our Rough Riders really are.
This is news trivia. I'm just gonna ask you like 3 questions, and you gotta tell me which one is right, okay?
All right.
Number 1, Washington is considering rules that would limit how long teens can be on social media every day, okay? Number 2, Washington high schools are adding in no phone zones where students are not allowed to bring their cell phone. Or number 3, Washington is requiring every student to use a government-issued tablet for all schoolwork next year. Which one do you think is true?
I think 2 is the most.
2 is happening? It is number 1, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Get out of here. I'm just gonna ask you like 3 questions and you gotta say which one's right, okay? Okay, number 1, Washington failed to pass a plan that would have expanded passenger ferry service, okay? Number 2, Washington made all public buses free for like everyone statewide. And then number 3, number 3, Washington is building an underwater tunnel from Seattle to Bainbridge, so like cars can go through. Which one is true, you think?
Probably A.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Good job. Okay, this is news trivia. I'm just gonna ask you 3 questions, and you gotta say which one you think is right. Okay, so number 1, Washington now requires student athletes to have a 3.5 GPA to play sports. 2, Washington may change school rules about gender identity, for sports. And then number 3, Washington bans students from playing more than 1 sport per season.
So I'm supposed to say which one is
Which
true?
one? Yeah, which one do you think is true?
Well, it should be the GPA one, but I think it's about gender in sports.
That is true. Thank you. I'm just gonna ask you 3 questions, and you guys say which one you think is right. Okay? All right. Number 1, Washington failed to pass a plan that would have expanded passenger ferry service. Okay. Number 2, Washington made they made like public buses free statewide. And number 3, Washington is building an underwater tunnel from Seattle to Bainbridge for cars.
I don't think it's the Bainbridge one, because I mean that's a lot of money, and the state don't got money. I think I'm gonna have to say the bus one.
That is wrong. It is A. Thank you, though.
Well, that'll do it for this week's episode of Rider News. As always, thank you to everyone who helped make this episode possible. And until next time, be well, be kind, study hard, and ride on, Rough Riders.